you've got a blog, right? But you stopped writing temporarily, I hope, a few months back. Now, why? And what had you hoped to achieve from the blog anyway?
Well, I have to say I really like having a blog. Might even say I love having a blog. Um, for me, it's a great tool for reflection and evaluation. But it's great also for sharing with other people. And it's a good resource bank as well because it's there on the web. People can access it. I can access it. I can go back and see what I was thinking at a certain moment in my life, in my teaching career. I did stop briefly. I was feeling a bit down about certain things, so I didn't feel like blogging. I think with any activity, there are certain moments when you you feel the heat and you've got to write something. Equally so, there are lulls and there are moments when you don't necessarily have something to blog about, or you're just lacking inspiration at some point. I don't think you should write something on a blog just for the sake of it. I think it should be there's some reason behind it, whether it's just for yourself to put your thoughts to paper, well not paper, but to the screen. I don't think you should just churn out something for the sake of having a blog post. Yeah. I don't know what really I've achieved with my blog. It's led to certain opportunities for me. Um, but you know, I take it as it comes. The most interesting part about blogging for me is the interaction that you get with your readership. So if I get anything from my readers, then hey, I've achieved something, and I feel I've gained a lot from it. And I think that's the point about blogging, is being able to share, being able to contribute to something, and being able to receive those comments and ideas, and reflect. It's a very reflective practice, I think, done well. I'd I'd hope that that's what I do with my blog.
What's your opinion of the catchphrase of the year, or shall I say, catch acronym? The PLN is on everyone's lips or everyone's fingertips this lately.
PLN. I'm not wholly sure I really like that acronym. Personal Learning Network, or some people say Passionate Learning Network. It is certainly personal and it is passionate. Some people are very passionate about it, but I just don't like the term PLN. I don't know what other terminology I'd use, but PLN. It starts to grate after a while. Having said that, I think the fact that people can interact on Twitter, as I said before, they can interact on blogs. People are doing a lot more on Facebook now. I think this is a great thing, and these are great tools that teachers and people can use to connect to each other and share ideas, to share tips, share resources. These technologies have facilitated that sharing immensely, and that's the great thing. That's what I feel is great about this network that we have now. Or we each have our own individual networks, and they all form part of a bigger network. So it's just amazing, the scope of it. Sometimes you just think, oh my gosh, I can connect with teachers on the other side of the world. I can ask them questions, and it's just like that. So for me, it's pretty amazing. It's quite easy to get caught up in it, yeah.
Now, branching away from education, well, that's relative, I suppose. You're into martial arts, aren't you? could you tell us a little bit about that? And out of curiosity, have you ever sparred with Brad Patterson?
I like martial arts. Yeah, I've done karate. I've also done capoeira, which is a Brazilian sort of dance come martial art thing. Sadly, I'm not doing any at the moment. I did karate while I was at university in Leicester, and also while I was in Spain in La Coruña. I did capoeira also in Spain when I was in Pamplona, and I took it up again when I came back to the UK. But unfortunately, my teacher moved himself to Spain. He moved to Spain, and we'd done the reverse trip really. And the place where I live in London, there aren't any capoeira classes really close by. None that I can get to without completely being exhausted at the end of the working day and making a long journey. So unfortunately, I'm not doing it at the moment. I also haven't done much martial arts with people that I know, other than when I was learning. So, in answer to your question, no, I haven't sparred with Brad Patterson, and given I'm lacking practice, I don't think I would. No, definitely not. I saw pictures of him and Paul Braddock when they were in Brighton back in April for the ITEFL conference. They sparred on the beach. I saw the results, and I think I'll steer clear of that for the moment. Yeah, definitely.
Well, there you have it. On the hot seat today was Mike Harrison. I really enjoyed the heart-to-heart talk, Mike. I hope to see you soon around in Bloggerland and Twitterland. Okay, and I look forward to the next person in the hot seat.